Hello everybody, welcome to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. Sexy Twi'lek Tactics, as Nev would say. Hey Nev. Alright. In this video, we're going to discuss everybody's favorite game mode, and that is Conquest. Now, this is Conquest 8. This is not a guide video, this is nothing, this is just my thoughts on this Conquest in general, and the difference between this one, Conquest 7, and just, I'm gonna ramble, okay? Guys, I'm gonna ramble a bit through this, so let's get right into it. So, yes, I know the community is in an uproar. Everyone hates this game mode. It is grindy, yes, I know. I've been kind of watching how much time I spend per day on it, and it's about an hour. For me, like just under an hour, probably like 50 minutes. So in 50 minutes I can get the majority of my grinding done, and then I can just casually go about it throughout the day. As you see now, I've already done all of the 50 crystal refreshes. In Conquest 7 I did use some hundreds just because I tested a lot more in Conquest 7. I was testing different teams on bosses. I was testing out, can these Mandos actually kill this team in Sector 4, right? So this one, as you see, and I'm pretty much, if you notice the day, so we have technically 11 days left, but for me, I'm going to say this is after 4 days of play. So all of the 14th, all of the 13th, all of the 12th, and then all of this morning, which was on the 12th. So I've done 4 days of play. And I've gotten all the way, in 4 days of play, all the way up to the Kenobi, the boss on Sector 5. So what I did was I just plowed through everything. As you see, like, I think all of these are 3-3, but this one's only 5-9. No, this one's only 1-3. This one's 2-3. Just plowed through it. So they did change up some things. The discs suck. I didn't see a single purple. Right? Look at all... 1 blue in my inventory, and then on my actually equipped, we got 1 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue. We got 4 blue, and 2 of those being Ruthless Swiftness. I did get a blue leader's resolve. That was actually kind of nice. I saw 2 blue ones, but I didn't see a single purple. I didn't see a lot of good discs. I only saw 1 defensive formation 3, and now this is one of the must-have discs for Conquest 7, 8, and 9, in my opinion. I tried this one, Steadfast Focus. I just threw it on there because cool. It sounds cool. Can't ability block me, daze, or stun me. Not even Han. Ruthless Offense is awesome. Gain a lot of offense. Entrenched is awesome, but I never saw a blue one. I was looking for a blue one, couldn't find it. I do like this opportunistic support as well. I would say you should get an opportunistic support and a defensive formation 3 if you can find it, blue or green if you can take it. So they gain percent health, percent def or protection when they attack out of turn. And then yeah, 2 Ruthless Swiftness just to get me off the hop, going off the line, right? So my discs suck actually. My discs actually really suck. But that's okay because I got the roster to compensate for the lack of discs. I never plan, when I'm looking, I never plan to see a purple. Like even this one, look at the last one of the game. Blindside Vitality. Why would you need this at the end? And then Defensive Formation 3, which is also right nice. But a little too late there, buddy. A little too late. So, 4 days of play. What did I do? I powered through everything. Now, I did have to kind of reshuffle some teams because they moved a Sector 2 feet into Sector 1. Right? So, Sector 1, basically, yeah. So, basically, I kind of used teams where I could that would work to get the feats as I was going through a zone. But otherwise, like, Sector 1, I used SLKR a lot. Like, as you see, I used that, I tried to use that Sith Eternal Emperor with the 2 Knight Brothers, Maul and Savage, quite a bit. As you see, I finished this one off. I used that same Dooku team. So it's Dooku, Watt, Newt, GG, and Asajj. Got all 3 feats in one try again. That team works awesome. I do have to give a shout out if he's watching this. There's one of my subscribers commented on the 700% turn meter removal feat in Sector 3. Now, I put out a video showing a Darth Vader-led Empire fleet that took a lot of finesse to get it done. You don't have to overthink it, guys. I way overthunk that one. As you see, I got it here this morning using Separatist droids. So Grievous, B1, B2, Magna Guard, and Watt. Basically, the strategy is target lock everybody and then just pick on the person with the most turn meter until they're dead. It was ridiculously easy. I didn't think I would get enough turn meter. Like, it didn't look like I was going to get 700%, but I did. So, Grievous, B1, B2, Magna Guard, Watt. Get everyone target locked. So, I recommend modding your GG for potency because he's going to be the one that can get all the target locks most efficiently. And then you can obviously just single target lock people. Like, use the B2 special on Dooku, get him target locked, then he won't counterattack. Then yeah, these ones were easy, right? So I think I don't know what I used. Oh yeah, this without using Jedi I got with the Separatist ones, and then I'm just gonna go in with CLS and get this one, but not now because I don't want to now. This is more about talking. So yeah, guys, so I basically blew through all 5 zones or sectors in the first 4 days. And I actually got a lot of feats along the way, and I got a spreadsheet of what my plan is going forward now for the last 11 days. And really, I've knocked out the lion's share of the work. Right? Like, obviously, Night Brothers, I'm going to get that. I'm going to use Sith Eternal like twice a day, bang those out. I'm going to go back in with him, and I'm going to get the undersized dark side or undersized victory feat on all the mini bosses. I'll do that. But here, let me just show you. Well, first, while we're in game, if you haven't watched all of my Conquest videos, and I have a video out for each sector of Conquest showing you exactly what teams to use. Some of those teams have changed a little bit just because how they've moved the feats around. But here's the teams. We'll go over these ones really quickly. So they moved the, there used to be win with all attackers in your comp in Sector 2 and win with no support. So obviously the all attackers obviously covered no support. So they moved the no support up to Sector 1. So you do have to do bounty hunters kills. So basically what I did was I just removed Grief, because Grief's a support, and I put in Dengar. So now these are 1 tank and all attackers. So this is going to change that. So please note, guys, when you're doing bounty hunters, pull Grief out, and that bangs out the no support feat as well. Right here, this was to get the Phoenix kills. So obviously JML, you're always going to be calling in everybody, but then you're going to be calling in Ezra Bridger to get the kill. Now, I think they also moved the potency down feat as well to Sector 1. They may have, in that case, put in like a Jedi Master Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda, sorry, because he puts potency down on his basic. I think they moved that to Sector 1. And then obviously this gets some dark side victories and gets the advantage. Also, I use Kylo just to plow through teams to get through it. And then this is the only team you need for the boss at the end of Sector 1. Sector 2, obviously you need Night Sister wins. I did not find any Geonosian nodes in Sector 2 this time, so I'm going to have to rack up those Night Sister wins strictly on the Grievous mini-boss in the middle. CLS, this is the all-attackers feat. It also makes me work towards the blind feat. I know some people like to put Chupio in with their Rebel fighters to double dip, but I actually prefer Chupio here, and because I found when I tried it a couple times, I found that Chupio was actually killing people and stealing away kills from Rebel fighters. So I actually prefer this comp. As you see, I pull off her mods and put on a really, really fast set because you need Cara Dune going first. This Mon Mothma comp is the speed comp, so if you get her going, then it's Hoss, Scout, and Pow, and Bistan. They'll never take a turn. Obviously, yeah, and I try to look for another Mon Mothma team in Sector 2, and I found one, and that's what I've been using to get all the kills. I found one with Scarif Revel Pathfinder, and I was finding that I was able to have him actually revive like 3 to 4 times, so I was racking up the kills on him. But it had Chirrut in it, so Chirrut, I'd attack Scarif Revel Pathfinder, I'm just going to say SRP because I can feel my tongue twisting. I would attack him. I would leave Chirrut till last. I would attack SRP over and over again. I would keep putting a dot on him when I attack him, and then he'd revive, since obviously he revives if he has a buff. So, you know, that's obviously that feat. Actually, this was no, I think, the no attacker feat. I still got to go back and do that, I think. This is what I'm using for that. I think. Maybe potency down. I can't remember. Troopers. I use troopers. Where did I use troopers? You know what? I have no idea what I use troopers on in Sector 2. The boss. So it's Night Sisters is the boss. Basically, you bring in this team. You kill every Night Sister. You gotta kill Mother Talzin first, then kill Daka, then kill Asajj. And then you don't touch Spirit. You just point at Zombie and put it on auto basic for about 4 minutes. And then finish it. And that gets you all of those 30 crit hits in a row. And then this team, again, some people say they can't do it. I don't know how you guys are failing. But get 300,000 or 500,000 heals. I got it again first try using this Sith Empire feat, and then it double dipped into the Night Brother feat. So I keep trying that one. I don't know, guys, how you're failing that. Sector 3, Old Republic kills. This team I tried it out. It works wonders against the mini boss in Sector 3, which is Bo-Katan and Mandos. This team works wonders to get the stuns and stealths, because like with Jedi Knight Luke, I was calling in R2. R2 would try to stun. He would attempt to stun. I was getting at least, like, I would get 5 with Luke off the bat, and then I would get another 5. And then I was getting lots of stealths, because she's 3PO stealths on his special, R2 stealths. This was just racking up the stealth and stun feats in that zone. I tried out this team. It's a lot of fun. I was using Troopers, though, and I think I'm going to double dip Troopers and Lord Vader to try to rack up the 14 Empire kills or wins. This team, you do not need. This was what I had in there originally to try to get Frenzy, but I just found 2 techs, and you can't get away with 1 tech this time, guys. They fixed that. So you are going to need to buy the Frenzy tech consumable twice to get the 20 Frenzies. In fact, let's get rid of that altogether. Done. Don't need it. And then Troopers was what I was using for Empire. And then these teams down here are for the boss kill. So obviously, what's it? 6 specials. Kill a team with Mace Windu. Or kill a team with Mace Windu. And then this team, we don't need anymore. We're going to update this right now because, like I said before, Separatists did this just fine. So we're going to get rid of it so that I can use this next month. GG. Oh, there's a fly in here. Was that fly on my head? Magna. Get out of here. There we go. That's the team. Is my mic on? It is on. Okay. So that's the boss team. That's Sector 3. Sector 4 is the Maul team. So obviously this is the ideal Scoundrel team. This gets you lots of the evasion up feat, the days, no days, the stagger feat. So Kira obviously has an AoE stagger. Han Solo has an AoE evasion up on his shrug. Just make sure you do that once in the battle. So this team will get all those feats. If I know the Bad Batch has lots of days, but I just found a Bad Batch team and used this Smuggler team against that. Stun Echo off the beginning, and away you go. I never lost at not even close. So I was originally for the Mando kills, and maybe we'll do that one to show you guys. I was originally putting Rey in and then going in against the mini boss and then using them to do the kills, but I found out that Armor Lead can just get it all done by herself. And then this, I think this is the evasion up. I do believe. I don't know. We'll look at the spreadsheet after. And then obviously for the boss, gas team, basically put it on auto. It can get you your 3 armor shreds. And then you can get the simultaneous kills with Sith Eternal Emperor. And then you got to do a team with what? I think it's one attacker, and they must all survive, and then a team with, I can't remember, but I needed 2 of these teams to get the mall boss feats. And then obviously Sector 5 Geos use the mini boss. So I was double dipping this time. I was using this First Order team with Death Trooper. Note, guys, that the Darth Revan Death Mark apparently is still bugged. So Death Trooper with First Order, and then I was also doing Death Trooper with Imperial Troopers. No, Lord Vader to double dip. So I think my Death Trooper's at like 50% stamina right now since I went hard on him. Obviously, Bad Batch kills and the Days feat use this team. Jedi Master Kenobi. If you don't have Jedi Master Kenobi, use Padme. And then this team gets defense up. This team also gets defense up easy if you, obviously this is the one you use if you don't have Jedi Master Kenobi. And yeah, so basically, that's, again, all the teams. General strategy, and I've only done the 50 crystal refreshes, all 3 each day. I've got a spreadsheet going. I know you shouldn't have to have a spreadsheet to play a freaking mobile game, but here it is. So after just blowing through everything in 4 days, this is what I have left. So obviously these 2, I gotta pick it up, right? Because I got 10 days to get the rest of these. I'll do another Geo one tonight, and I'll probably do a no attacker one tonight. This no attacker one you can get with the JML Yoda team, which also gets the evades. So I obviously got to do bounty hunter kills. I don't have the no supports yet, but that feat is basically rolls into this bounty hunter kill, so I don't even have it on here. In Sector 2, as you see, this is now my daily list of what to do each day. So do a bounty hunter fight. Do a CLS fight. This is the all attacker feat. The CLS also gets the blind feat, though, as you see them close. I'll probably get these simultaneously. Rebel Fighters, I gotta do one of these. I gotta do about 2 more, and then I'm done on that one. And then it's gonna be just Night Sisters. So this one, obviously, I need 3 more battles. It'll be gone. This one, 2 more, it'll be gone. And then it'll just be Bounty Hunters, Night Sisters. Sector 3, I gotta get Old Republic kills, so I'm gonna have to do 1 or 2 JML Old Republic fights each day to rack up those. And then I'm gonna have to do an Empire. I'm using Lord Vader because he's so much more fun. Sector 4, Kira. I don't have the evasion up on here or the stagger on here because it's all rolled into smugglers. So basically every day, do Kira, smugglers. I got to get evade, so I got to do some more of the JML Yodas. As you see, I'm going to be using stamina on JML, so I should be able to get this done in 2 battles, this evasion feat. It's really easy. I think I was going up against Night Sisters and racking up that. I was just basically passing around Foresight constantly and waiting until there was a couple minutes left and then finishing it off. Mando kills, as I said, I was getting it fairly easy using the mini boss. We're going to go show you that one to finish off this video. And the no attackers is actually that same JML Yoda team. It's JML Hoda, Yoda, Barris, and Jolie, I do believe. Right, so no attackers. So I'm gonna have to do some of them each day. And then Sector 4 is actually the grindy one in my opinion. Sector 5, Jedi Master Kenobi Bad Batch. I'm gonna get those Bad Batch kills, and this also gets the Days feat really quick. SLKR DT and Lord Vader DT. That's the Death Mark feat, and then Geos. I gotta do a bunch of Geos. And then down here is the global one. So obviously I gotta do some more with Maul and Savage. Should be actually I think 50. I gotta do a lot more dark side killing. I've been using too many light side GLs. And then UFU, Unaligned Force user kills. That's easy. It's just like Rey, JTR, Scav, Rey. What's her face? Fulcrum and Cat, right? Gets these pretty easy. So that's what I gotta kill 13 people. So that's 3 fights, and that one's done. But Kylo or SLKR also counts too. So he's racking up that. So I probably only gotta do 2 fights with full team, or maybe I'll get this with Kylo as I'm doing this Death Mark feat. Who knows? So I know, and this is my my overall tracking page. As you see, I'm tracking what I need from all gear, and here's my relic table. When we was going for a GL, this was full of people, right? So as you see, I need single data, yada yada yada. So let's go back to the game. We'll play that Mando feat since I got a little bit of energy. Actually, I found since the hardest one is going to be the Night Sister one, but I don't need it, right? You can skip 35 banners. Last Conquest I got... Oh, that is not Conquest. Last Conquest I got every single feat, every single banner, so... And now I got 11. I'm way ahead of the game now. Way ahead of the game. I definitely took the advice of some of the other more famous content creators out there, and I blasted through all the sectors. I did a sector a day. I think I got through all of Sector 1. Yeah, basically a sector a day, doing 350 crystal refreshes, so 150 crystals spent per day, and that is what I'm going to do. I should be able to get it just fine with that, not spending the hundreds. Didn't have to switch out a whole bunch of discs. I did, like, say, as I got opportunistic or defensive formation 3, I pulled out defensive formation 2 and upgraded. So, what am I doing? I wanted to show you that. Conquest. All right, let's go get some Mando kills. So Sector 4. Let's see if my Mandos. I think I did 1 this morning, so they should be up and running. As you see, I've only got 3 out of 8 banners in here. I gotta get. Wait a minute. It says I need all of them. Oh, that's why. Win with a full squad of light side units. That's why, because the Mandos have Canderous, Ordo, and Django in there. So, that's why that's screwing up. Alright. So I'm not getting nothing. As you see, 90%. Sector 4. I like having all these set out. You guys should build these. Makes it easier. I know a lot of people probably might not have armor up there, but bam, you kind of need Canderous. A lot of people don't have Canderous because we really haven't gotten a reason to work on Canderous. Django, of course, obviously needed for JML, as well as, and then Bo-Katan needed for Jedi Master Kenobi. You need Beskar Mando for the ship meta. The 2 that people probably don't have is Armor and Canderous. I took my Armor up to R5 just for the Sea Pit raid too, which is why she's at 5. Otherwise she was at 3. So obviously everyone has their Zetas except for Candy. Is Canderous' Zeta good? No. No. Alright. And this fight is kind of hairy. Like, depends on who they focus on. Sometimes I almost lost Bo-Katan. But I don't need this feat to get the red box. It's just I like to do it. So, it plays kind of weird, right? So, obviously... Okay, so they decided this time to focus on armor. So now, obviously, I want to go after Anakin. So let's put the armor shred down on you. Try to melt you as much as we can. So now we need his AoE because we're going to use birds. So let's just burn it there. Again, let's target Anakin. Let's save the AoE for bird load. And now let's load up birds. So this is going to give us, what, 5? Boom, 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 boom. This is going to give us 5 more. 6, actually. Now, they like to go for Bo-Katan because she's kind of squishy. But I'm not gonna put it on her. I'm gonna put it on Canderous. Canderous is R3. We need Candy standing. Plus he attacks 3 times. So now let's see what they do. And what did I say? They're going for Bo-Katan. I should have put it on her. Alright, we're at 16. No one's got Retribution, right? So now let's burn. Didn't do a whole lot, but we didn't need it. We just wanted to proc birds. Now the problem is Anakin's gonna go. We have to focus on him. I would prefer if she doesn't die, but she can die. Because we just want kills, right? Alright. Okay, ready for it? Here it comes. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. How many? 2. Alright. So guys, you do not need to do... You do not need anything funky here. Like, I told you in one of the videos. When CG made the mini-bosses, they made the mini-bosses to ensure that you could use them to get the feats. So do that. Like, in what world do you ever see an Ahsoka Tano lead? So they made it just hard enough. But was I ever close to dying there? No. So this, I discovered that very, very, very late in Conquest 7. Because, like I said, I was going into this with, like, a Rey lead, GL Rey. Because I was like, I have to protect all my Mandos for them to get the kills. But then Rey would inevitably get some kills with Whirlwind and whatnot. And I found that an armorer-led Mando team could get it done just fine. Where are we? There we go, and we're up to 19 of 50 already. This feat seems so out of reach. But yeah, use armorer lead because she has more survivability. And then Bam is the one that's going to be doing all the damage there. So yeah, I find it funny, like I still see all these videos out there just blasting CG for Conquest. Like even last night, just there was it takes an hour a day, right? And then change, right? So you get your normal energy, but when I would refresh 3 times, I would always do it in one sitting. It took about an hour. And you were able just to bang out stuff. Got through all 5 sectors in 4 days. Now it's just go in and play. I still got to do the 3 refreshes a day because there are a lot of feats to get, and so it's going to cost you what? It's 150 crystals a day, so I think that's 4,500 crystals total. So I understand, given all the nerfs and the Executor, that a lot of people's daily crystal income is reduced. I know. I'm sorry that CG knows this too. Hence the reason why they're like, okay, if you want the big shiny, if you want the meta character, then and you can't get the crystals now that we've put all these roadblocks and these gate stops in, then you're going to have to spend a little bit of money on crystals. And that's how they're monetized in Conquest. Because before this, they were not. Conquest was not monetized. I think on last night on RSG, Nev said that he was not doing any energy crystal refreshes. And he was just into Sector 2 with 2 losses. And he started 15 minutes after Conquest launched. But if you're an endgame player, and I feel for, I honestly do, I understand if you don't have all the GLs, if you don't have Executor, you're not getting first in arenas, that all of a sudden, endgame just became a mega grind. But saying that people are spending 40 hours a week doing Conquest is a lie. It's a blatant lie. I'm seeing that criticism go out there, that some people are spending more time doing Conquest than a week of work. No. It's an hour a day. If you do it efficiently. Which this time I definitely did it efficiently. The link for my Discord is in the description, guys. If you guys have a bunch of questions on specific team comps or whatever, just join up if you're still here, because I've been rambling for half an hour. Join my Discord, and there's a Conquest section there. You can ask me any questions, but I actually enjoy Conquest, and I still enjoy Conquest. I actually enjoy Conquest more than GAC right now. I do. Bold statement, but it's true. So that is my thoughts and I have no concerns. I have no concerns. So those are just my thoughts on Conquest. It is a really huge, complex puzzle that I found. I figured out, but I also, caveat, I also had the pieces for already. So, and now though, I'm kind of scared of what they're going to do for the Conquest 10, 11, 12, because we saw an Ewok Galactic Challenge, and I don't have Ewoks. We saw a Jawa Galactic Challenge, and I don't have Jawas. So I should probably, as soon as I'm done Maul, I should actually probably start working on my Jawas and my, I don't want to, and my Ewoks. But we'll wait. I'm going to wait, and I'll start working on them as soon as I get Maul, because who knows what's going to come in the next month. So that's it. That's my thoughts on Conquest. I don't know what I'm going to label this video as. If you made it all the way to the end, when you see me looking around, it's because I'm just looking at, I got a whole bunch of stuff on my desk. When I'm looking for a word of the day, I just look at stuff on my desk. Word of the day, if you made it to the end, is Druid. No, I already used Druid. Let's not put in Druid. Skeleton. Skeleton is the word of the day. I gotta get more stuff on my desk. That'll let me know you made it to the end of the video. Again, that's Conquest. I guess it's not the middle of the season yet. That's just, I don't know. Maybe I'll label this Thoughts on Conquest 8. Or Conquest 8, my thoughts. I don't know. Alright, guys. I know you didn't enjoy this because no one enjoys Conquest. I just made this because I have a day off and wanted something to do. So, figured, why not? We'll put this out there. So, thanks for coming. Again, if you made it to the end, Skeleton. And thank you very much. Later, guys. Bye-bye.